Hi, everybody. This is Mary, and I'm bringing you my next journal. And I sure hope you enjoy it. I've worked on this one for a little over a month. It is a lot of me in it. I love to do art and sculpt and make things that are different. And I was sitting at the kitchen cabinet one day and was twisting papers, and I thought, and that kind of looks like a tree branch. And so I came upstairs and I decided I'd give it a try. And this is what I came up with. And I call this journal Beyond the Gate. And I'm going to zoom in just a little bit or come in with my camera. On the gate, we have an emblem on the front. And it leads to the Fantasyland or a good place. We have here a little handle that opens the gate and a hummingbird above it, and then roses and flowers growing through the gate, and you can see the tree comes up then and arches over it, and there's blue leaves, and because this is kind of everything in it is a little bit of fantasy, and then it arches around the spine. And I will show you in just a minute how that works, just as soon as I open it up. So, okay, let me see if I can get you in focus this way. I have to do this one-handed, so it's a little bit hard to keep it in focus. And, okay, I have it tied with a string that just loops through the handle. And when you open this book and you look on the side, the spine actually, the tree actually opens with the book so that it lays flat. So let's go on with our journey beyond the gate. Okay, this is the first page, and I have a book plate here. And this opens up, and underneath it, I have a little tuck spot, and have a hummingbird card, a blue hummingbird. And on this side, I have two pockets. One has a heart on it, as you can see, and one is lace. And in each one of them, there's a little tablet to journal in. This one has a little lace on it, and it's a little tuck spot. You pull it out, it pulls out from underneath the button, and is a long strip to journal on. And that's on a music page, and it's all done with sewn-in lace. And on this page, I have a let me see if I can prop this up. I have a ballerina, and I think she's pretty. Below it, I wrote dance, 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 and you can journal beside her. And here she is covered with some more of my antique lace. And then on this side, I have two more pockets. One is just a card for journaling, and one is a little journaling booklet. And then some pages. And then I have another pocket here. This is a flip out. And this was a picture that I actually found in a book. This is not working out good. I actually found in a book, and it was, I thought, so pretty. It was a man and woman sitting on the porch, and an older woman sitting on the other side, and I decoupaged them, so they're really glossy. And then I found this teacup, which I thought was so pretty. And then I have this little teapot charm that is hanging on it. And it actually even has the lid on it and the spout, and I just think it's so cute. And then on the next page, we have a journaling spot, and it has some stamping on the top, and it is sewn. And then here we have a little tuck spot on this one, and a little pull-out card. And then here we have another little booklet that is sewn in. And this is a picture of Missouri, where I live. And behind it I have a journaling card. And here I have sunflowers and some ephemera hooked to a lace. And this card is a pocket. And there is a card in it. And it is another journaling spot on the front and the back. And this one here, this little pocket, has another little card in it. And it has just a little tuck. And behind it there's a place for more. And here on this page, I made a photo pocket. This happens to be a picture of my cousin Dale, so it will not stay in here, but behind it I do have a pretty little card, and I just wanted you to see that it was a photo pocket. And then here I have a wax paper. I tried to use some wax paper, and I didn't like what it did, but it made a nice little pocket. And in it I have a little card with that just says love on it. And all the pages are stamped and have trim on them. And here again is another photo pocket. And then there's two on this page. This is a little frame, and you can put your picture in the inside of it. I have one here that will fit. And you just slide it down in there. And that's me square dancing. And then you turn the page, and I have a triple photo pocket here. And here is another one of my photos. Of course, it won't stay with the book. And then we have some doilies and journaling sheets, and another doily, and then some pretty tulips, and then some artwork that come out of an old calendar book. And then here we have a trifold pocket, a trifold pocket, and I have a little butterfly on it, and then it opens up to a coloring page, and then it opens on up to journaling. And that's all sewn together with lace on both sides. And then this is just a little tuck spot here that I don't have anything in. And more doily. And here is a little tuck spot on this page. And then we have a big butterfly on this one. And right here we have a pocket. This is a big pocket. And here is one of the cards I made to go in it. And I think it turned out really pretty. And my sister made these brooches herself. They're resin, and something I need to learn how to do. And then this little card here is just a little tuck-in card. And on this side, I just hung a tag with a really pretty picture and a leaf hanging on on a clip. And here's a little tuck spot with some ephemera in it, a couple of pieces of it. Little blue flowers and pretties. And then here I have some little charms to hang in, and this holds my pocket together. And you just slip it off, and then it is a pull-out pocket. And then that's a little piece of fabric under it. A pull-out pocket, and then this clips back on it. And here's more stamping, journaling. And then here is another journaling spot that was made like the other one. It just slips under the button. And here is another tag that I made with some lace and ribbon and things to go on it, and some more of the antique lace. Then on this side, I have this one that folds out, and it has another journaling spot. And this is some more material that I loved. It was from a Paris type fabric. And then I found this in one of the Reader's Digest books. And my middle name happens to be Nell. So I just kind of had to put that in there. And it's sewn with lace, and then it flips over again, and there's a journaling card inside the envelope and another little piece of that fabric. And on this side there's two pockets, one with a journaling card and another one that is like a chalkboard card on the front. And I put Love Is on it, and I don't know if you all remember it, but Love Is was really big in my era. And then here I have a little collage work and a little tuck spot and a poem about gifts. And I made a little tag on this one and done a little rippled lace on it. And then I have a hummingbird page with a really pretty clip on it. And in the pocket down here I have a card, and it says, when nothing is sure, everything is possible. And then on this side I have a pretty picture of a girl and lots of lace, and that is the end of my signature. And then this is my second one, and this is a let's see, no, that's the end of, yeah, that was the end of my second signature. This is the start of my third, and I have a collage of things here, some butterfly lace, little flowers, a little ticket that's in there. Take time to laugh, for it is the music of the soul, and some little flowers and beads on it, and it's just a collage of things. Some hanging ribbon with a button underneath it, and some lace, and some trim, and just things that I thought were really pretty, and some wedding trim. And it has a little clip on it that is has a little bird on it, and it shows from both sides. So when you turn it around, this is a tag that Stacy from Pink Poodle Crafts sent me in the mail, and I really liked it, so I put it in here. And then another doily and several journal sheets in my dyed paper. And I love to dye this paper and experiment with it, and I love the sound of it. This one is a blue and pink, and it, I don't know, to me it just looks good. I like the colors. And then this is another collage that I done with some paper. It says, if you dream it, you can do it. And then I just covered it around with book paper and things I had laying here. Pieces of lace are collaged under there, and pieces of fabric. And then on this side, I have a little tuck spot. And we have a little card here, and it says, "This is my happy place again." And, of course, there's this little charm, the little leaf charm on it. And this is origami butterflies. And I sat for hours one night making butterflies, and I decided I would put them in my journal. And I even got down to, this one is like 3/4 of an inch. So you can make them any size, I can tell you that. And then here I have a waterfall. And it opens up with 2 pieces of lace and a ribbon. And then it is just dyed paper on all sides. And just pretty paper on the other. And you can put photos on it, you can do journal on it, you can just do whatever you want. And that ties together across it. And this page is another flip out page. And on this end I have a little tuck spot with a ticket and a couple of dyed papers and just a pretty piece on the inside. And then this pocket has a pocket here, which I don't have anything in right now, but it you lift it up and it closes with a magnet. You lift it up and there's a little collage on this side with the magnet, and then a couple of little pieces of ephemera in the pocket. And then this is an envelope, and it opens up. It's a double envelope actually. And I have a tag on this side and another hummingbird page on this side. And then it closes together. And then behind it, it has a pocket behind it. And I have 2 pieces of ephemera there. And then behind that is another one. And this pocket comes out, and there is another piece in it. And this pocket, it has a piece that says, "Everything beautiful has its moment." And it slips behind the whole pocket. And I'm going to try to get it down in there too far right now. So anyway, that's that one. And it's on music paper. And then on this side, I added another butterfly page. And you can lift it up, and there are several journaling sheets underneath it. And I have a little tie that has to go on there that I have forgotten. And so I will put that on there. And on this side, I made a pocket. I just turned it over and made a pocket. And there's a little piece of ephemera. And in the pocket, there are a few pink flower petals. And then, of course, the charm on the tag. And you can see the seashells on the envelope. And when you open it up, I have to take this tag off to do it. When you open this up and pull it out, and we have this vintage photo, and in it, I have made another little journaling place on a book page. And over here, I've made another collage of hummingbirds and buttons and a feather, a piece of ephemera, and one of the little butterflies in the bottom that I have made in a little tuck spot that I made out of it. And then here is another fold down journaling spot. And then there's more journaling pages and more dyed papers. And then a doily. And then on this page, I had some tea bags that I emptied out. And these are the original color when I emptied them out. And these here I dyed, and I made a little collage out of them with a couple of pieces of the leftovers with a little button. And underneath here it said, "Enjoy the little things." And then there's a little tool over here, and there's a lace all the way across this edge, and a little tag that again says hope, and a couple of little hearts. And then on the back page is some of my material artwork. This was going to be a piece of a quilt, and I decided that I would put it in here. And that is the end of the signature. And then here is the back of the book, and it has some stamping on it, and a leaf, and a big sun. And I am so delighted to be able to bring you this book. And once again, it is for sale. If anyone is interested, follow the link on my email and just let me know. You can drop me a message or just put it in the comments. You can put it in the comments and leave your email, and I will get back in touch with you. And I appreciate you looking at it. And I forgot to show you the tassel. I made this tassel here. This little key is hidden, and it goes to the gate. And then there's, of course, a leaf and a little bird cage and a little bird pendant and another angel. And it's tied with a little leather and just hung here on the side. So anyway, that's my journal, and I sure hope you enjoy it as much as I did making it. And I want to thank you all for watching. Please ring the bell for notifications and subscribe and leave a comment. I would love to hear what you have to say about it. I know my videos are pretty rocky and they move around a lot. My next step is to get that tripod. So I am going to see if I can't sell a few things just to be able to do that. So I thank you all and see you later.